It is 10:33 a.m. here in Arizona. What is going on, my people of the planet? I am D Venom, and welcome to another episode of Raising Vibrations podcast. All right, you guys, I was in tears not that long ago, and I wanted to share my excitement with you guys. So, at this particular moment, I am not recording within my apartment due to my own particular reasons. Don't get me wrong, I will record some episodes within my apartment, like ASMR episodes or something like that. But verbal type of episodes I don't record within my apartment due to my own particular reasons. But anyway, I really don't check my statistics too often because I care about them, but I don't. And before I get into any of that, I wrote down some notes in regard to some things that I want to share with you all. I'm not sure if I told you this before, but growing up as a child back in Rockford, Illinois, 663 Score Street, off of Kishwaukee, down the street from my old elementary school, Rock River, I really didn't feel a part of my family or my upbringing. I always felt distant from my family, and I've always felt like I was adopted. And I think a lot of light workers or people that are walking a spiritual path felt this particular way. I knew that my mother was my mother or is my mother. I knew that my grandmother is or was my grandmother. I know that my brother is my brother, and my family members are my family members. And to my recollect, there are no adoption papers or anything of that particular nature in regard to me. But I just still never felt a part of them for some reason. I recall Thanksgiving or Thanksgivings where people would be sitting at the table and indulging with each other and, conversing and things of that particular nature. And this was around, dinner time. I would take my plate and I would either go to my room and eat, or I would go in the basement. I would just get away from everyone and, going about my business and enjoy my meal. And a lot of that, thinking about it today, a lot of that had to do with me being an empath. I didn't know this at this particular moment, but being an empath, I'm the type of empath that feels a lot. So I had to not decipher, but there's a lot of energies that are flowing through me in regard to other people that can cause me headaches and things of that particular nature. So that is probably another reason why I would leave and eat in the basement or within my room or just away from people. It had nothing to do with my family. I enjoy my family and stuff like that, but it just had to do with me being an empath, and I just didn't even realize it until pretty much, now. But anyway, I just felt like I never fit in. And until this day, I still don't feel like I fit in anywhere. And this is why I pretty much walk my own path, because I don't fit in anywhere with anyone. And that's fine. It's not meant to fit in all the time, because, sometimes that crowd or whatever the case may be, or fitting in, just will lead you down a path of destruction. And it has in my past in regard to trying to fit in and follow the crowd. But anyway, I don't feel like I fit in regard to Americans. I don't have a problem with Americans or with living in America. We have quite a bit of freedom here in America, if that's what you want to call it, freedom. But aside from that, I really don't too much care for Americans. We think we're all that. We think we know every motherfucking thing. We rarely give other countries credit for anything. We just think that we are top-notch shit, and we are not. Trust me. America has a lot of motherfucking flaws, and Americans are just as flawed. We walk around with our noses stuck up in the air like our shit don't stink, and trust me, Americans shit stank. It smelled like, I used to volunteer at the zoo. Zoo animal shit smell a lot better than some human shit. I will keep it real with you. I was about to say it smelled like rhino ass shit, but humans have. Trust me, Americans are not walking around with their asses smelling like potpourri. That's not the case. Americans, yeah, but I just don't feel like I fit in regard to America and Americans. I've always had. I can't say I've always, because I didn't know how much of a infatuation I have with my people overseas. And I seem like I relate a lot more to my people overseas than what I do with my Americans. You guys are still bumping house music. I mean, come on now. House music is the shit to me. I grew up in the era of house music and techno and stuff like that. And the fact that you guys are still bumping house music, I mean, y'all have Pink Pantherists overseas, okay? You know, it gets no better than Pink Pantherists. And I absolutely love overseas life. I've never been overseas before, but from what I've seen on TV and things of that particular nature, I like the lifestyle. And hopefully, one of these days, I will get a chance to venture overseas if my podcast takes off, or if my YouTube or any of my platforms take off. I may get that opportunity to go overseas and visit. And I'm pretty sure I would absolutely love it. I've had several people in my life tell me that they would love me overseas, and I'm sure I would love you guys as well. But anyway, you guys dress a certain way, and that particular way of dress that you guys do overseas, I like. Your accents, I absolutely love overseas accents. I remember when Britney Spears took her ass over to England, and I think she was over there for like 2 days and came back speaking British, knowing damn good and well her motherfucking ass is from the United States. Country is all motherfucking hell, and bitch, you don't have a lick of, well, you might have some of that in your DNA, I don't know. But come on, Britney Spears. I mean, not to, get down on her or anything like that. Who am I to get down on anyone, considering I am at this particular moment a drug addict, and my drug of choice is methamphetamine. So I can't get down on anyone, considering what I'm going through with my life. But back to Britney Spears, child, you was faking, and that was not your ex. I don't give a fuck how long you was over in England, or wherever the fuck you was overseas. You came back with that accent, and that shit was phonier than the motherfucker. Anyway, I would love to go overseas. And where I'm coming from with this, and the reason why I was in tears in my apartment and I wanted to share this with you all, is because I checked my statistics, analytics, whatever, and I want to share that with you. So, the world alone, majority of my followers and or downloads, well, not followers, because I only have one follower, but my downloads, majority of my downloads are coming from overseas. The world alone, United Kingdom, there are 7 downloads, and the retention is 100%. So you guys are listening to me, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of your homes. And thank you for listening to me. I really do appreciate that. My England, excuse me, my United Kingdom followers, and I mean, not followers, but downloaders. Thank you guys so much. England, 7 downloads, just like United Kingdom, and 100% retention. So you guys are listening to me over in England. Thank you guys. Maybe one of you guys are Pink Panther is listening to me. Girl, give me your albums, honey, because I can't afford it right now. Bitch needs a job. I need to take my ass down to 27th Avenue where they sell ass out here in Arizona and make ends meet. These bitches out here don't wear shit. For one, it's hot as hell. And for two, the police obviously don't give a fuck. So these girls be out here literally with nothing on, selling snatch, breasts, ass, toes, lips, earlobes, whatever they are selling on 27th Avenue is where it is at here in Arizona. I won't tell you what part of Arizona. Well, I'm in Phoenix, just put it that way. And why am I telling y'all where they sell ass at? Maybe we'll get more visitors and they can thank me for that shit. But yes, they sell ass on 27th Avenue here in Arizona. The females do. Maybe there's some males and some transsexuals out there for some of you motherfuckers out there that like that shit too. But anyway, back to what I was saying. But yes, a great majority of my downloads are coming from overseas. Now, the US, Canada, Australia, Sweden, and Germany, there's not enough data in order for me to share the statistics in regard to those particular areas. But United Kingdom and England, thank you guys so much. And you know, when I seen this, I'm just like, this is another reason why I just have some affinity with you individuals overseas. You guys are my people and you don't even realize it. I am you and you am I. And I'm going to share my DNA with you guys. And this is why I say you guys are my people and you don't even realize it, because I probably do have family members. I do have family members that are overseas. When I looked on the website in regard to, I think it's DNA, mydna.com or whatever, I seen that I had family members that reside in Denmark and a couple of other different places. Anyway, you guys, I had the joy and experience of learning my DNA because my eldest sibling, as I think Christmas gift or birthday present, bought a DNA kit for me so that I can find out who I am. And I made sure that my mouth was funkier than a motherfucker. I made sure that I had bits and pieces of food that I ate the night prior because I read the instructions and what to do. So I made sure that I ate, because I think you're not supposed to eat after a certain period, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, whatever I ate the night before, I made sure that I had pieces of that in my mouth the following day because I wanted all that scraped before I sent it out for the DNA results. I wanted to make sure that they got my DNA, just put it that way. Anyway, the results came back sometime later, and once again, I'm a water sign, you guys, so I'm filled with water. I once again teared up, and I was just so elated at what I was viewing. And I'm going to share that with you guys, and you'll see why I say you guys are my people and you don't even realize it. Nigerian, well, the African portion of me starts off with Nigerian. I'm 50.9% Nigerian. So that lets y'all know that I'm African for real, and I will scalp your motherfucking ass and some of everything else. Yes. Anyway, after Nigerian comes Kenyan. I'm 14.7% Kenyan. Then Sierra Leone. Wait, hold on. Sierra Leonean. 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 I am 14.7%. West African, I am 3.6%. Then we turn over to Europe. This lets you know that y'all white people was all up in my ancestors' coochies and getting that dick back in them days, honey. Y'all was getting that dick and that African American coochie. Anyway, Europe. I am 9.8% Scandinavian. I'm a big bitch. I'm 2.9% Baltic. And I am 1.5% Finnish. Finnis. Then we take it over to, I'm telling y'all, this lets y'all know that back in them slave days, motherfuckers was getting it in with my ancestors. They had some good coochie and they had some good dick, and y'all wanted that shit, and y'all got that shit. I just 9.8% Scandinavian, 2.9% Baltic, 1.5% Finnish. Y'all was getting that dick and coochie back in them days. Anyway, American, Mesoamerican, and Indian. I am 1.1%. Middle Eastern, yes, Middle Eastern, I am 0.8%. So this is the reason why I say you guys are my people and you don't even realize it, because I do have relatives that reside overseas, but these are my 4th, 5th, and 6th cousins, and you know, we don't even know each other. I may share my grandmother's name and my grandfather's name. I will say Brewer, Brewer, I'm related to. Fullers, Fuller, I'm related to. I'll share some more last names or whatever the case may be at a different time and date. But yes, I am related to the Brewers and I'm related to Fullers. And it's quite a few of you Caucasians out there with the last name Brewer and Fuller that reside overseas that could be related to me. So, spiritual hug to all of my people that reside overseas. I love you guys tremendously. Thank you guys for your support. I'm surprised I'm not in tears right now. I believe I got all that out within my apartment. I'm telling y'all, I didn't break down in the ugly cry tears, but I broke down enough to produce a lot of motherfucking mucus, just put it that way. So I was really in awe at the fact that a great majority of my people that are downloading my content or my episodes reside overseas. So thank you guys very much once again, and hopefully one of these days, if God grants, I will be taking a trip overseas to not only see some of my people, but to see overseas in general, and maybe hook up with Pink Pantheress and jam on the one with her. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this content and go home and get some things accomplished, because I have not washed my ass. I have not brushed my teeth. Oh, so far you got 10:55, you guys. Angelic time. Speaking of 10:55, so far so good. I have not touched any methamphetamine. I have not touched the pipe that I have with a little bit of residue in it or any of that. I'm going to keep that motherfucker, not because I'm going to cheat and do anything with it, but as a reminder, like what my ex-friend did with the alcohol bottle. I'm going to keep it as a reminder. Is this where you want to go? Or, y'all know what I'm saying. Is this what you want to, get back into? So, so far so good. No methamphetamine, you guys. All right. Y'all have a good one. This is D Venom, in another episode of Raising Vibrations podcast. Namaste, and until my next episode, stay on that straight and narrow, you guys. All right. Spiritual hug. I'm out.